The energy in this city is incredible. And the best football teams are refractions, mirrors to the authentic areas that surround them. And what this club has done is incredible. It's like the club is a symbol of the city, and the city is in love with this club. You see the logo everywhere, not just in this city, you see it all over the nation.
This brand new club started in March called Portland Hearts of Pine. And I was in Washington, D.C., and I actually saw a fan wearing a Portland Hearts of Pine jersey. That made me think, okay, this is not just a new club.
These smaller cities, these towns, a lot of them have an incredible local pride. People feel a connection to the place that they are from in a very distinct way, like Portland, Maine.
Portland Hearts of Pine had a fairy tale of an inaugural season.
They've set home attendance records along the way.
Club officials say all 5,500 seats here at the stadium have been sold out. And I mean, that's just Mainers from all across the state.
Such a cool project. One of my favorite clubs from the community aspect in USL, all of USL, because they do it right.
Every fiber of the club woven by the community for the community.
It's authentically Maine's. It's not a sub-team to the New England Revolution. It's our team, and we have control over our team on what we want it to look like, what we want it to act like, what we want it to play like on the field. It's ours.
There's days when I put on my Hearts of Pine hoodie and I just want to leap through a hole in time and be in this great city. But more than anything, I want to be in your stadium with the fans. I mean, you look at the footage, everybody is having the time of their life, which is what football is all about. And that logo, the heart, the radiation emerging from it, the story behind it, which is so beautiful. Logos plus stories plus football, human joy.
Okay, next round, right foot only. So now it forces you to use the inside and outside of your foot. I've been coaching, I would say, since 17, 18 years old. I believe that it's our duty to pass on what I've learned from playing overseas and just the experience I've gained, but also just what I've learned as a person traveling around the world. And I think it would be like a disrespect to the game of soccer to not pass that on. Blue one. Touch. Yes, good. Take the extra touch. Blue two. There we go, look at that. These technical skills that I focus on in my individual sessions are things that I wish I did when I was a younger player. Control, then add the speed. Don't go so quick that you lose control. So for me, it's like, okay, how can I pass this on to these young players and emphasize, sure, wins and losses mean something, but at U12 it doesn't matter. It's more important that you just take these skills that we're learning here, apply them in team training, apply them in the game. I've seen players improve over the course of these last 10 months, and I think that's just super fulfilling to see. I've done it basically throughout my career now, everywhere I've traveled, including Mongolia and Germany. So my wife, Christina, she's Romanian, but we met each other in Germany. I was there for a year, so we've known each other for over 6 years now. And yeah, she moved over here this summer with our dog, Ricky, and 2 cats. It was pretty much long distance since I went to California. She was still in Germany. But yeah, it's been nice to have her in the same place, not have to have a relationship via FaceTime. Aside from soccer, being in Maine has been fantastic. We both say it's probably our favorite place we've lived. It just has a lot of what we enjoy doing. With every team I've been on, I've always kind of been a leader. I think it's just how I play and just kind of who I am. That's just what I gravitate to. I like getting the best out of everyone else because in return that makes myself the best player I can be. And in the end, the team is the best it can possibly be.
I think Sean represents the dream, which I love, right? It's a guy who is traveling the world in pursuit of his passion to play professional soccer. Watching him play is just one of those steady presences. He's out there things are calm, things are collected. You know, I think he always seems to make the right pass, make the right move with the ball. You can tell he's played a lot of pro soccer with a lot of people, and he's been a big part of this.
It's 102.9 WBLM, Sedanka here with the coach of Portland Hearts of Pine, Bobby Murphy, getting ready for the playoffs, a trip to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I mean, who doesn't love going to Chattanooga, Tennessee this time of year?
Yeah, we'll catch the foliage down there that we missed up here. So
that's very true. Yeah, that's a good point. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think we're there. We're in a good place. I think everybody's healthy, and we trained this morning. Guys had a couple days off, which they needed, and then trained this morning. Energy was great, excitement. So I think whatever little hangover there might have been about the disappointment of not getting a home game is gone, and there's the excitement of being in the playoffs and, looking at the other teams that didn't make it and glad we're not them.
What will be some of the keys to bringing home a victory?
One, just being patient, like being hungry, being aggressive, being focused, but knowing that, you don't have to rush these things, especially in a playoff game. You just got to be careful and vigilant. And, I think the big things too is being loose and excited for it. Don't let suffer paralysis by analysis. Don't think about it too much. It's another game, and be excited and go play.
The Portland Hearts of Pine are gearing up for their first ever playoff match tonight. Portland finished the USL League One regular season in 7th place, so they will face the 2nd seed Chattanooga Red Wolves on the road. The Hearts played Chattanooga twice in the regular season, losing on the road and then drawing at Fitzpatrick Stadium.
My wife and I are season ticket holders. We live in southern Maine. And I'm down here because I just fell crazy in love with this team. I mean, I would say we're like playing with house money tonight. Someone said on the flight down today, I'm either going to be really happy after the game or really sad. I'm like, well, even if we're sad, it's going to be a happy sad. I think any of the 8 teams in the playoffs could play well, get a couple breaks, and win this thing. So let's go.
Man, we are in Chattanooga. We're here for our first ever playoff game. 7 versus 2. My expectations come out here to win. I don't think Chattanooga's ever had a presence like this in their home stadium. I think it's going to throw them off. And I think we're going to win the first round easy.
It will be Portland who will start off with possession. Mohammed Hassan, our head official, and the rest of his crew in yellow. It's win or go home. The USL League One quarterfinals have begun. Then a tough team to beat here at CHI Memorial Stadium all season long. The ball is whipped in, headed away. Not out of the fray, though. As a curling service falls in! Oh, it's just wide for Mercer. Red Wolves being caught on their ankles there. Wright feeds it inside, tap back to him. Ollie Wright, he scores! The Hearts are buzzing! The spotlight always shining on Ollie Wright, and he's always ready.
and that'll do it in Chattanooga. It keeps on beating for Portland Hearts of Pine. They win 1-0 on the road and advance to the League One semifinals.
Yeah, crazy day, crazy atmosphere. You saw the fans that came down to support. Just something that will live long in the memory. Super happy right now. It's tough to put into words, but yeah, what a day. Yeah, I mean, we've always said it's one game at a time, you know. All our focus was on Chattanooga this week, and now our heads will turn to either Tormentor or Spokane on the road. So we're going to enjoy this tonight, and then it's full focus on next week. So yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're joined by Bobby Murphy, coach of the Portland Hearts of Pine, right here on 102.9 WBLM, coming off the quarterfinal win, headed to the semifinals in your first ever year here, Coach. How does it feel? Here we go.
No, it's good. We're excited. It was a lot. You know, it was tough, and we suffered at times, but came through it, and now we're excited to see if we can get to the final.
Taking on a team that is very talented. Tough trip, of course, as you head out west to Spokane. It's also a team that you beat 6-1, but I imagine you're not going to let that cloud any judgment here moving forward.
No, I think if you do this long enough, you have nights like they had here. And it hasn't been mentioned once by the players this week, our players. It's very much down to business and knowing that it's a whole new game. It's a clean slate. It's a different set of circumstances. You know, having to travel there, you know, their field being bigger than ours. And so I give the players a lot of credit for being present and being focused. And yeah, they present some challenges, but I think it's nothing we haven't seen before. And I think if anything, we know there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, we can go and have a right go and see what we can, if we can turn them over.
The 9th of November, and Hearts are in the semifinal against Spokane, who we just beat 6-1 not too long ago as part of the season, so I think we're going to beat them again. So, and then we're going to go to the final, and we're going to win the whole thing. So
they can hear us from Spokane. Absolutely, they can hear us. I've been seeing jerseys being hung up on the buildings in Spokane, so they know we're here. They know we're going to get it tonight, yes.
I mean, we're going to cheer out of here no matter what. Yeah, it's a good night regardless of the outcome, and this is the best first year you could ever dream of. Yeah. So we're happy regardless. Very proud. Very proud. Of the Hearts. Of the Hearts. Woo!
Semis are always better than finals. They're always better games, more competitive, right? Feels like there's more at stake, right? Because you want to get to a final, right? So be prepared for everything tonight. Yeah? Be prepared for momentum swings. Be prepared to suffer. Yeah, you showed you're prepared and willing to suffer last week. You're going to have to do it this week as well, right? And there's no easy way through it but forward. Yeah, there's no easy way out except straight ahead.
Come on, boys, come on. Hi, Mikey.
Hearts on three! 1, 2, 3!
As you see the members of the Jericho Union traveling all the way from Portland, one of the best support bases in the league, and they travel very well for the playoffs. It is Spokane and Portland with the final spot in the final up for grabs. Another break here for Spokane. It's Brad who threads it through. Heel is one-on-one, denied by Morse. The follow-up is wide. It in. It's flicked along to the back post, and there is the opener. Louis Hill, third time's the charm. Spokane leads 1-0. equalizer. It falls kindly for Ollie Wright, and it's in! Portland's magician pulls them level, 1-1.
Now listen, this is all about, right, not letting your brain tell you you're done. Your brain wants to tell you you're f***ing done. You have so much more to give than your brain wants you to do. Yeah? Push through. And remember, you have to believe you're going to win the game. You have to believe you're going to win the game. Yeah? Hey, you've done f***ing brilliantly. Now go win it.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Don't f***ing lose this game. 1, 2, 3,
Numbers breaking the other direction. And this is JT Kamara. Kamara, and it's in! The substitute stuns Spokane! 2-1 Portland! Hernandez. Back for Martin, who has room to roam. Down in the area. Hernandez across, and there's the equalizer! Neil Vigneault's rescuing Spokane at the death! There is the full-time whistle. And we need penalties to decide it. Vigneault delivers. Cool and composed, and Spokane off on the right foot. Sets up Sega Coulibaly, who has not taken a penalty this season for Portland Hearts of Pine. And Coulibaly coolly into the far side netting. Andre Lewis now for Spokane. It's saved by Morse! JT Kamara, who is in line to be the hero in extra time, can send Portland to the USL League One final. One kick of the ball. And it's saved by Marancio! Jalen Chrysler. He stares down Hunter Morse, who has made one save in this shootout. And away we go to round 7 of penalties. Chrysler, you bet. Michel Poon-Angeron. A tremendous performance in the heart of midfield, but by no means known for his attacking prowess. His first penalty attempt of the year, and again, he must score for Portland. Poon-Angeron against Marancio. Marancio saves! Spokane velocity for the second consecutive year in the USL League One final.
Wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. You know, we were the better team tonight. We were the better team tonight by far. Those boys gave it all. They just wanted to win it at home for the first time. We go next. Up the heart.
It sucks. I mean, that was a hell of a game. for a moment there, you're sad, and but then you look back at kind of like what the season's been, and it's just, but nothing but like great memories and stuff. And I don't know, it's a tough pill to swallow a little bit because you just want to win, but for our first inaugural season, I don't think, I mean, this was a great success, all of it. But I'll tell you what, and I'm going to look at the camera for this one. If you're the rest of the league, you better be scared. This is the only year that we're going to lose this thing. Let's go. Up the Hearts.
This last year, I mean, I think it blew away everyone's expectations. You couldn't plan for it. We literally took it week by week, and it was just more awesome every week. And even when the weather was, the worst, the day was the best. And it just kept riding the whole year. The momentum of the year, it just seems unstoppable, and the energy, and it's just a big build-up. You got watch parties going around, more places than just the zoo. The lead up to State Theater, and then just silenced in the last seconds. It's, as I've learned, that's what's being a soccer fan. It's all about. You ride or die with your team.
I've never been a part of a harder loss. Everything that's gone into this, the years, and then the year that we had, but like amongst that like heartbreak, it's also just like, I've never been more proud, right? More grateful of like, it was a heck of a ride. The amount of love and joy and humanness that has gone into making Hearts what it is, they will always be that first group that, left their mark on not only Maine, but what lower division professional soccer is and can be in America, right? Like that is the group that did it. It probably wasn't until a couple days later when you're just like,
It's sports, This is sports. This is live sports. You can't script it. All the things that we did all year long to put ourselves in a position to succeed, really came down to a few kicks. And it's something that felt very lonely, I suppose, in the moment as that was happening, because you're in an away stadium, and being able to reflect on how close we are to the championship, yet, once you miss, you're back to square one for the next year. It's a daunting feeling. There's not much you can do and say, just shrug and say, hey, that's live sports, and can't script it.
There's a little bit of me that's like, well, you got to get people wanting more. If we go on and win it first year, it's like, what else is there to do, right? So like, maybe that's me sort of rationalizing it, but really, really happy with what we accomplished, and from building a team from scratch, right? Like, this time last year, we maybe had 10 players signed or something like that, right? And no one knew each other at all. The amount that was accomplished last year was remarkable, regardless of how it ended up. It was an odd mix, like complete heartbreak, but also just complete, pride and gratitude for the year that was.
Up the Hearts is made possible thanks to these sponsors.